university comp in 1 hour. I can't wait. I know the comp is gonna be super cool. I'm not sure I'm gonna make finals because there is some strong people in my university, but we'll have some fun, so I'll see you guys at the gym. So this competition consists on doing a marathon, meaning that you have to get the 24 boulders in the least tries possible if you want to get the best score. So I started recording at number 15, which is probably around V6, maybe V7. The grades actually started pretty hard. I think number 1 was a V3 and number 2 was already a V4. So anyways, I got number 15 on my first attempt, so I quickly moved on into number 16. This boulder was not too bad either, just a little tricky with the heel hooks, but other than that, I was still kind of warming up. And I feel like the grading was a little off in this comp, because these boulders felt fine, and then like number 12 was a slab that I didn't flash, so I don't know, doesn't really make sense. Moving on to number 17, it was a disgusting slab with lots of underclings, some bad foot, and I misread the beta. I went with the wrong foot and I tried to correct my error, but it was just a bit too late and I just messed up my first try. So I was freaking mad because that was a useless try, and I just went left foot this time and it immediately worked. I did struggle a lot on this move, more than I should have, but I got the job done and the last section was not too much of an issue. So I was just a little disappointed to not have flashed this boulder, but I got it anyways, so I moved on into number 19. This boulder was so annoying because the starting position was incredibly small and I couldn't really fit in that box. The footholds were basically at the height of my hands. I couldn't figure out how the hell to start this boulder, and remember that we have 5 tries maximum, so spending all of my 5 tries just to establish the starting position was very mean setting. So here's the side to side with Hugo, my teammate. He was fitting in that box pretty nicely and I just looked like a potato in that position. So it was definitely pretty hard for me to just start the boulder compared to him that it was his first attempt and he wasn't feeling too boxed out. But as it turned out, this dyno was the crux move, so it didn't really matter that I messed up all of my attempts on the starting position. This dyno was very blinded, you couldn't really see it too much, so you had to take the jug perfectly and bring back the left hand as fast as you could. And once again, we're about to witness another small box, so this boulder was just really not for me. No! So Hugo could also figure out how to do the dyno, and because he's a midget, he could fit a lot better than me in that last position. And after that, I was really struggling on the dyno again, which I had previously, so yeah, it was just not going good for me. But at desperate times like this, you just gotta push through, keep trying the boulder, stay composed, and eventually you'll find success on the boulder. Moving on to a cooler boulder now. Number 20 is this coordination movement that is super droppable, and my friend Gabriel was doing it a bit differently than me, which was a crazy way to do this dyno. So the movement is going from this pretty greasy sloper into that jug, but it's really hard to kind of stay close to the wall. So even though the reception hold is good, it's just kind of hard to get the good momentum and swing. By the way, the last move is also very droppable, so this boulder was really something. So I will admit, I tried this boulder a couple of days ago, so I kind of knew the movement already. I couldn't contain myself. It was too cool, and we went to that gym and they already set that boulder. So yeah, I got a small advantage, but still got this boulder in 3 attempts, so it was really hard to flash. So for number 21, we have another disgusting slab. I'm sorry to the route setters, but this slab is really just disgusting. There's no other way of putting it. The holds are bad, the box is small, I feel super uncomfortable with my height in this position. So once again, this boulder does not fit me at all. But I pushed through and I actually get a pretty good first try. But as it turned out, this part wasn't even the hard part of this boulder. The last move is the crux of this boulder, because if you haven't noticed yet, the last hold is a complete dual text. I tried to figure out how the hell to hold that thing, but it was so disgusting and I couldn't do anything on the last move on my first try. So once again, let's bring in Hugo to show the world how small he is. Okay, I'm just kidding. It's just that with my height, this boulder is definitely harder. He's not comfortable either. It's just that he has more space to juggle around. So some positions are harder for me. I'm not saying it's always an advantage to be short, but in this specific boulder, it kind of sucks to be tall. Just watch this matching position. Hugo is not comfortable, but for me, I was broken in half. Look how weird I look here. There's no other way of matching this ending. So nothing to say, small boxes suck. Moving on to number 22. This is a semi-slab. I would say that it's more of a tricky, slopey boulder. And I think I could have flashed this one with more focus, but my IQ was not IQing. So yeah, I just kept on falling on the last move, which was basically the only hard move of this boulder, because that sloper is terrible. So, as a long reachy monkey, I was trying to just reach the last move and it took away some tries. So, I wasted all of my 5 tries at the end of this boulder. So honestly, not too psyched with my performance on this boulder. This could have definitely been a flash if I was more focused on the last move. But I got the job done, so we're moving on to number 23, which is this technical boulder, and I really enjoyed this one. It might be one of my favorites because it was like super flashable if you know the beta. It wasn't too hard physically, the holds were not too bad, it's just positional. However, on my first attempt, I did not read this boulder correctly. It was supposed to be a toe hook on the right side, but I ended up doing this small paddle that didn't work. But as you see here, Hugo is showing us the static method, which worked perfectly. So I basically just did the same. So yeah, the toe hook method was really a game changer. So I was glad I got to see Hugo doing it that way. And we did the last section a bit differently. He ended up going with the palm. But with this beta, you kind of have to do this small box. So I was not really confident when I saw him a bit squeezed like that. So I tried it. And I was not feeling comfortable at all, so I instead just opted for my beta, which was lifting my foot and going with the left hand. It felt a lot better for my height, so with this beta, I got this boulder on my second attempt. So number 24, this is the last boulder of the qualification round. This is around V10, and that starting position gave us nightmares. We could not figure it out straight away, and the route setters were just watching us, laughing at us. And after like 15 tries, they finally told us the secret, which was instead of going right foot into the wall at first, you have to go left foot before. So once they told us that trick, the starting position was really not that bad. So yeah, it's weird to see a move that we don't understand, but yeah, it's kind of cool to just learn something new. By the way, I'm putting it side to side with Hugo. You'll see here, he went for this method of lifting his foot up into kind of nothing, and then he could match that hold. And it was like a super risky move up there, very droppable, but he went for it and it worked. And when I tried to do the same, I didn't put my foot into that small area of the crimp. so I dropped it, but then I learned from my mistake, and I could finally get the match with that foot. And the last move was not too bad, so I ended up getting number 24. And since I've done every single boulder in the qualification round, it was finally over. Here's my final score on the qualification round. So I got every single boulder, but as you see, my tries on the last couple of boulders really suck. Especially when I compare it to the other Hugo, my other teammate, which basically just flashed the whole comp. But I could qualify for finals with the 2 Hugos, so yeah, I was psyched to just go into finals. Thanks a lot for watching the qualification round. I'll leave you with some highlights of our finals.
Allez, go!
Max, t'en penses quoi?
Il éclate tout. Tout.
C'est vraiment trop fort.
Allez,